Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. It is the Crypto Flight Edition. Fellow compadre speaking. It appears that Dogecoin has closed below the last level we spoke of. So now it is time for the long-term investors to pay close attention. I have a range I'd like to share with you all. So without further ado, let's get into that short information here in this video. So let's do it, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, loyal subscribers. Let's dive into the charts here, shall we? So today's April the 8th, 2025, and the current price of Dogecoin, 13 cents, slightly negative 3.7% for the day. Okay. All right, lovely ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this short and sweet, nothing complicated. Let's just kind of go over what we explored on the last video post. If we zoom in here, we're taking a look at the weekly candles. There is around the range that we said that if Dogecoin closed above that level, it'd be nice for me to understand the actual turnaround here after the market went up. Let's see here. Up at the highs here, the recent highs at least, about 46 cents. We were expecting a continuation to the upside, which I was wrong about. I will admit that. I was looking for some sort of curvature formation, a continuation to the upside. That obviously has not happened. Does this mean it's doomsday for Dogecoin? Absolutely not. Now what's going on is there's just an alternative level to the downside. Dogecoin is still in an overall upwards trajectory. With respect to the lower high that was recently created, 46 cents here, right? Lower than the all-time high. That's not ideal for the bulls. However, again, let's explore the levels here so that we can all make sense of what's going on. So for the short-term participants, no levels for you. Even the swing players, nothing necessarily for you unless you are interested in, it's a pretty broad range, so let's get into that. The 1650 level is still relevant in my book, okay? 1650, I do think that's relevant, and I still do think that that is a practical level of entry if you do not have a position, or if you'd like to add to your position. Just shy of this level is still a good entry point, of course, in your sim account. All right, so essentially what I'm saying is, guys, it's okay to buy here according to your strategy. All right, not financial advice. 1650, obviously it's below that level, but the range, let's get into that. It's going to be sub 10 cents, just below 10 cents, more precisely 0.09608. So somewhere right around there. This range, again, long-term investors, I don't see why it would be an issue for you to restructure wherever you are with your average, right, within this range. Now, hopefully we're leaving a link. We actually posted a video for the long-term investors when the Dogecoin price was all the way down to about 5 cents and even as high as about I think it was like 7 or 9 cents. Hopefully, again, we left a link and you have been with us for some time and you are aware of the long-term investor range that we explored once upon a time. And now we have a new range for the long-term investors, which again will be in between 0.09 all the way up to 16.5, 0.1650. I'm seeing a range of interest. Again, not guaranteed to hold this range, but I think we've earned our position as being a credible source for Dogecoin, as we have made some interesting calls. Not perfect all the time, but nevertheless, I do think we are credible enough to give you this range of interest for the long-term investors to take interest in this range if you are so inclined or interested in developing a position within this range. Okay, so that's all I have for you wonderful folks. Let me know how this ages down in the comment section. 6 months, a year from now, where is Dogecoin, right? Let me know that information down in the comment section. So I think we covered everything. So summarize, 9 cents up to 16 cents, nice range to do your thing, if you will. All right, that's the end of the video, folks. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we're clear, and we'll wrap things up here. So if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb. I would appreciate it on the video if you enjoyed the content. And leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video on the channel. Thank you for your continued ears and support. If you guys are new, we also explored the traditional stocks from time to time. So you can kind of join us here on this interesting journey. And we'll send it out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market. All right? Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.